Hey man, we got a major update from the Ynw Melly case, man. We got to talk about it, but basically it's good news for Ynw Melly, where his death penalty was originally what they were trying him on has been canceled. It's no longer being like issued as a proposed punishment and stuff. We're gonna get right into it, but before we do, I'm gonna need you to like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna run this up. So this news is, some good news, I guess, for if you're a Ynw Melly fan, but he will no longer face the death penalty in his upcoming double murder trial, which is pretty crazy because Florida's a pretty much capital punishment state and shit. Kind of reminds me of like Texas, but like he basically is no longer facing this whole situation anymore. He had a pre-trial hearing today, and they basically discussed it. But on Wednesday, July 6th, another preliminary hearing took place for Ynw Melly forthcoming homicide trial in Broward County, Florida. After hearing out cases from both sides over the last several months, the judges ultimately decided to scratch the death penalty from the list of punishments Melly could face if the rapper, born Jamel Demons, is found guilty of killing his two friends back in 2018. His mother, Jamie King, basically reacted to the news and the ruling. She celebrated, and basically, if you didn't know already, Ynw Melly, he's facing a double murder trial, basically for the murder of his two friends, Ynw Juvie and Ynw Sack Chaser. Basically, they were killed, and then another one of his friends basically drove their dead bodies to the hospital and shit. And it's super crazy, but this trial has been going on for so long because this happened in like 2018 or something like that. It's damn near 4 years later, and they're still no closer to anything. All they have is like the evidence that showed the bullet holes, and they said that in the vehicle, like experts basically said that it had to have occurred in one part of the vehicle where Ynw Melly was sitting, apparently, according to his cell phone records and stuff like that. So that's basically the strongest evidence they have on him. But it's like, as time goes on, I've yet to see a source that said they had real strong, that's pretty strong evidence, but it's kind of like they just said that his phone was there, and they just said that like that type of stuff. But it's like, yo, his phone being there doesn't mean that he was there. That's like the first thing. Like, how do you prove that he was there just based off his phone being there, And then also on top of that, the other question that was the main question is like, how do we know that he was sitting right there? I guess they kind of decided that he was sitting there by his phone direction, and saying that he basically shot his friends himself. But hey, they said a lot of stuff. They said that Ynw Melly tried to kill his own mom and stuff and tried to hire a hit for her. So I can't really even, it seems like the longer that this continues, the less concrete the case for the whole state of Broward County becomes. But on the other side, you look at Ynw Melly's mom and stuff, you can't really, and like their side, I can't really tell what's going on, because they were literally like saying that he's coming back next year, he's coming home next year. They've been saying that for years now. That would be the craziest W if Ynw Melly beats this case. But honestly, it's like, out of all the cases that are ongoing right now, I really don't even know any evidence that has me thinking that it's going to be like in any direction, really. If anything, all the evidence looks pretty bad against him, because there's no evidence yet that have showed that he didn't do it. But obviously we're going to figure out more in the trial and discovery and shit. But hey, let me know what y'all think. Y'all think he's going to end up beating this case, or y'all think that it's a dub for him, man? Let me know what y'all think. Real stay shit. You already know what's going on. Peace.